Hey guys, how you doing? It's Lee from Swindon here. Just wanted to make a quick video just to get my points across because I've woken up today. I'm absolutely furious with some of the voices on the left from both inside Labour and also some of the political commentators. So Paul Mason, I don't know where you get off, mate, but you don't speak for Labour, you don't speak for the left. Essentially, you're a Tory shill posing as a radical lefty. Why are you supporting Tom Watson, who's ultimately been trying to destroy the movement for the last 3 years? Why are you supporting Jess Phillips? Why are you supporting undemocratic means? We voted for leave. That was a decision of the people, and that needs to be respected. The position of Labour cannot continue to be an unambiguous position of potentially supporting leave and potentially supporting remain. We need to just get past that, respect the vote of the referendum, and focus on the opportunities that Brexit can deliver. All of my friends and comrades and colleagues on the left who keep speaking up about having a second referendum and staying within the EU, I don't really get it. I mean, we're meant to be the custodians, the bastions of democratic values. Since when did not listening to a democratic vote become a democratic position to hold? We need to respect the democratic position that 17.4 million people took. And secondly, if you want to have a radical socialist government, the opportunities that are available outside of the EU are unbelievable. The scope, the breadth, the depth of the transformation project that can take place outside of the EU is far greater than the opportunity within the EU. And people keep saying to me, oh, are you supporting a hard Brexit position? No, I'm just supporting leaving the EU. That is my position. And, you talk about short-term economic shocks. Well, actually, it's a problem that can be solved with a swipe of a pen, right? All that needs to happen is we need to just invest in our public infrastructure. We need to invest in housing. We need to invest in healthcare. We need to have a huge investment program within the green industrial revolution. We need to also look at digital economies. I'll give you a couple of statistics. So global world product at the moment is valued at about $70 trillion. The World Economic Forum have just released a report looking at the future world economy, and they project at the moment there's an estimated $50 trillion, okay, $50 trillion of wealth that could be tapped into immediately simply by changing business models into automated technologies and also green industrial strategies, right? 50 trillion, so you're talking about 80% of our global world product is available on the table right now just by simply going after new economic models, okay? The money is there, it's on the table. We just need to be visionaries, and we need to go after it and be confident in our country's ability to lead the world. We need to be proud. If you want to have a revolution in this country, a protectionist EU economy, political institution is not going to be able to deliver it for you. Big ships don't innovate, they don't change fast. The EU is a protectionist state. I mean, looking at the state aid rules, for example, they will protect the EU from incubating and aggressively developing these new disruptive industries because it's a protectionist rule mechanism which aims to protect all of the existing industries in the EU, which is fantastic. I mean, it sounds great, but actually prevents us from going after the real opportunities in the future. We need to be big visionaries. We need to look aggressively to the future. I mean, my personal vision would be, let's leave on Brexit, let's leave the EU, let's do Brexit, let's have a massive investment program into green technologies, into the digital future. Let's invest, let's use this short-term opportunity to kickstart our economy for the average person, and then that will be used as an investment so that we can actually have new industries and new offerings to export to the world in a new globalized society which is going to be led by automation, green and digital. The opportunity is there for us, guys, but people like Paul Mason cannot be trusted. People like George Galloway, he's not a voice of reason, he's not somebody that supports us. I'm going to post a video up later of a year ago where he went onto a radio station and publicly denounced his support for Jeremy Corbyn. So all those people that keep thinking George Galloway is some kind of warrior for the left. Yes, he's done some fantastic things and they cannot be denied, but he's not a supporter of Jeremy Corbyn. He's thrown him under the bus repeatedly. He's basically backing Nigel Farage. He tried to get into his party to be an MEP, but he wasn't even allowed to stand and take that kind of position. So comrades, we need to look very carefully at ourselves. We need to stick together. We can't be afraid of Brexit, because actually Brexit is our opportunity. It's the jolt to the system that will enable us to reset that economic model. And one of my old bosses said to me once that if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to get what you keep getting. So if you want to keep getting what we keep getting, stay in the EU, support people like Alistair Campbell, Chuck Romuna, and all the other people that won't respect democratic values. And yeah, we'll just be doing the same thing as we keep doing over and over again. Let's have a big vision. Let's have some audacious goals. Let's be brave. Let's believe in ourselves, and let's respect the vote of the people. Let's get past this nonsensical argument about whether we leave half, whether we remain half. Let's just leave and let's focus on building a model in this country that can be exported for decades to come in the future. Anyway, thanks for listening, and all of my Lexiteer friends, let's keep the faith with Labour for now. But I'll tell you, Labour, if you turn your backs on the Lexit vote and you start pushing for a second referendum, actively making that your #1 policy, and you try to overturn the democratic vote of that referendum, expect myself and the other 5 million Lexiteers that voted Labour and Brexit to leave the party. Anyway, let's be ambitious. Let's be visionaries, let's not be scared, and let's embrace this opportunity, because it's probably the biggest opportunity for true revolution that we're ever going to get in this country. Peace.